Well, guys, it's time of year to give you my top 5 awesome movies of 2015. Then tomorrow, I'll give you part 2 to top good slash okay movies of 2015. Now, before I get down to this, a few rules here. I do not see every movie that came out this year, and number 2, because I'm Australia, I get release dates later than than other people do. So, yeah. Not that it matters for this list, but for the other list, there's 2 movies that, yeah. I was trying to make that clear. So coming in number 5 for me was Oddball. Now this movie, actually, I was really excited for this movie. I saw the trailer to this, and it looked really good. It's based on a true story about, I've already reviewed this movie, so go and check the review. I'm not going to tell you guys, but just go and check the review. It's on my old channel, actually, so, yeah. But still go check it out, even to our old channel. But this was just a really good movie. Probably one problem I had with the movie, just one minor flaw with the movie, would probably have to be the fact that I read the true story before going to this movie, and in the true story, that unfortunately gone down to 6 penguins. And I think they exaggerated. I think they only got down to 8 penguins. I shouldn't be too mad about that, but that's just my fault about the movie. But apart from that, I really enjoyed Oddball. Coming in number 4 is Minions, and this movie's got mixed reviews from people. Some people found it really good, some people found it okay. For me, this movie was good. Unfortunately, I didn't review this movie. I don't know why I did, but I think it's just because I started my channel right before seeing this movie. So I felt, yeah, I don't know why I didn't. I think I was just too busy and I forgot to get around to it, but whatever. This movie was really good, despite the fact I didn't review it, but hey, whatever. But there's also maybe in this list that I hit that didn't review, but who the hell cares? And pretty much every movie on my other list I didn't review. So I should know there's one that I did, but everything else I didn't. But to be honest, this movie actually was really funny. I would agree with a lot of people saying it's not as good as the Despicable Me movies. I mean, the Despicable Me movies are honestly better. If I had to say one thing, I'd probably say this is better than the first Despicable Me movie. I know, people are going to hate me for this, but I actually did enjoy it than the first Despicable Me movie, but not the second one. The reason I found this better than the first Despicable Me movie is the story I felt was better focused than the first Despicable Me movie. Not that the first Despicable Me movie was badly focused on the story. It just, I wish they could have done maybe the story better. But yeah, then again, this movie has probably 1 or 2 problems. One being that we can't even see Gru to the very end of the movie, the last 30 seconds of the movie. And number 2, the villain Scarlet Overkill. I didn't find much of an interesting villain, but whatever. Then again, the Mexican guy, he was pretty fucking scary. It's for Creed 2. So that's Minions. Number 3, I know this movie's gotten a lot of hate, It's only been getting, and if you guys don't know this, it's gotten 17% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yes, that is pixels. Now, before you guys put in the comments, oh, this movie was so bad, why do you not like this movie? Shut up. I really enjoyed this movie for what it was. It was awesome. I don't get all the hate this is getting. So, please don't put in the comment section below that this movie was shit. If you think in your opinion it was, keep it in your head. Keep it to yourself. Don't put it in the comment section below, because otherwise I'll write you back and say, well, your favorite movie's shit then there. So be warned. If you say that the movie's shit in the comment section below, you're gonna be dead. Keep it in your own opinion of what you think of this movie. Please. The reason I like this movie is because, like, yeah, it's probably one of the... Yes, it's probably the best Adam Sandler movie ever, but it is a pretty goofy Adam Sandler movie. My problem with this movie, Peter Dinklage, his character, I just hated to shreds. Peter Dinklage's character was my least favorite character in this movie. My favorite would probably have to be Kevin James as president. Because you think Kevin James is president, it's pretty weird. You think, how the hell can he be president? But he can. So yeah, that was my thought on Pixels. Number two, I wasn't really planning to see this movie, but I ended up seeing it. I really enjoyed it, and now it had to be Spectre. Now, I have not seen any other James Bond movies, and I said that in my review, that I had not seen any other James Bond movies. I did say that in my review, but despite the fact that I couldn't really say much about it in my review, and I'm not going to say much about it in here, this movie still was awesome. I believe it got the movie an A. Please put in the comment section below, please, if you remember what I gave it, because I'm pretty sure I gave it an A. Something along the lines of that. But I would have to say this is a really, coming from a person who has not seen any James Bond movies, it makes me actually want to see James Bond movies now. For a while I'm thinking, yeah, there's like a bunch of stuff out there that I had not been a big fan of. I don't know why I have been, and I go to see a movie and I really enjoy it. I wasn't a big, another good example was the Tintin movie. I was not a big fan of the comics, but I loved the movie. But yeah, getting back into Spectre, this was so... The action in this movie was so suspenseful. The villain in this movie, probably not as interesting, but this movie was really good. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, definitely go see Spectre. And coming in number one for my favorite movie of the year, and that would have to be Hotel Transylvania 2. The reasons it's my favorite movie of the year, and I'm surprised I actually got on my favorite movie of the year. This movie really surprised me. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, oh god, I'm gonna have like an early movie. I didn't see Pepper Plants. I was thinking, yeah, that's probably gonna be my favorite movie of the year. But then I went to see Hotel Transylvania 2, and Jesus, this movie surprised me. Holy crap, how good was this movie? Like, holy Jesus, how good was this? This movie was so awesome. I hope they make a third one just as good as they're gonna. I'm not even sure they make a third, but I hope they do and make it as good. Because he did even better with the second one than he did with the first one. So I hope to God they make a third one. So yeah, there you guys. Join me tomorrow for my top 5 good/okay movies of 2015. So yeah, like and subscribe, guys. See ya.